So I just wanted to give you a little update on some Google SEO and to look at the Google profile. Now the Google profile, I'm going to show you in a moment how to get to it. It's going to give Google a direct data set of all the websites you want to associate with your personal brand. So it can be very, very useful as a way of telling Google what needs to be associated with you because it is their data set that you're filling out. The other thing about it is it allows you to connect to third-party sites. So you can actually create a connection to profiles on platforms you're using, and I'm going to show you some examples of how I've done that, and not just your own website if you want to create that connection and give Google that information. And it also can be set as the basis for your NAP data. So if you're setting your NAP data up, this is probably one of the first places you want to come to and actually create that. To find your page is not always that obvious. So you have to go to your Google Plus profile, and what you're going to see is an About link or an About tab on that page. Now, it'll display slightly different on different browsers, but if you click the About page, it brings you to this page, and this is where it gets interesting. This is Google About Me. It's taken you off Google Plus, and it's created this Google account where you can fill out all your data. So you can fill out your email addresses. It's going to fill out your telephone numbers, your education, your work history. Fill all this stuff out. And this is where it gets really, really interesting because you get some links here. You get an opportunity to create some links where you're telling people where you have some important profiles. So for instance, I've got my Udemy, my SME Heroes link, my free online courses link. I've got my Google Plus and YouTube links where I've got my name in them. And if you're wondering how you get them, that's just the roll of the dice. Google will offer it when you get to a certain size if it's not already taken. But now I can link my Twitter, my Facebook, my LinkedIn, my YouTube, and I've got contribution section here, which is linked to authorship. So what we're saying here is these are the sites that I author on. I create content. So make sure you go through and check this page and you spend some time filling it all out, because I'm not sure how much SEO juice it has, but I do know this. Google is using this as the basis for understanding who you are and your NAP data. And it's probably changed a little bit recently, I think. So if you filled out the old Google Plus profile, come back, check it here, make sure you're using it. But most important of all, if there's any sites that you use that you don't own, that's a third-party site, and you've got a profile page on there, make sure you link it, because you're now telling Google, these are my properties, these are the things that are important to me. And this has always really been a part of Google Plus, but they've just moved it over to the Google login, the Google account. So if you haven't done this, make sure you've got this set up, check that it's correct, and you are fully up to date.